What's up everybody, this is Zoya, the Russian Korean. And Riot, now that season 12 is pretty much upon us, it's pretty much here at this point, they are teasing for us the very first new champion of the season. It's going to be a marksman, an ADC, so not a role that I play, but I'm still really interested in all of the new champions, of course, that are coming out because I'm gonna have to play with them or against them, so I want to know what they do, what they are. So in this video, we're going to take a look at the new champion, we're going to check out the splash, then we're going to look at the new teaser that was just recently released, and then maybe if there is like a video or something that is a rundown of her abilities that we can take a look at, that would be great as well. But before we begin, if you enjoy this kind of content, please do consider liking this video, sharing it with your friends, subscribing to the channel, and commenting your thoughts about the new champion in the comment section down below. And with that being said, let's get into the new champ. Alright, so this is Zeri, or Zeri. It's the new champion, and this is her splash art. We really get the Zaun vibe here with all of the different tubes. Of course, the color scheme is very Zaunite as well. Like, the overall outfit is fairly monotone, like the same colors, but there's always some sort of like pop of color. So in her case, it's the yellow shirt and also, of course, the luminous kind of salad green hair. She has pigtails, which look a little bit like little Brussels sprouts, and it looks like she has some sort of electricity ability about her. I guess we'll see. It makes sense that the first champion of the new season is from Zaun. First of all, because we haven't really seen one as of recently. I mean, I think like Seraphine, she's technically from Zaun, but she's not. She's really more from Piltover than anything. So now we're getting the Zaunite champion, of course, with the success of Arcane on Netflix. They are going to milk that cow till it's dry. I mean, nothing to complain about. First impression, just looking at the splash, looks pretty good. It's another human champion though, not a monster champion. She looks like she would be part of the Firelights, which if you watched Arcane, you know what I'm talking about. I like the fact that the boob action here is not very apparent. It's a little more subtle, right? I mean, we see a little bit of cleavage, but it's not like over the top, right? And it's just the angle also. I mean, she is spreading her legs really wide. But again, the overall impression is not like this is this seductive lady, whatever. It looks like just a young girl in action, kind of. And yeah. All right, how about we check out the trailer? I kind of wonder if it's going to be more cinematic or if they're actually going to... They're probably going to show some like gameplay a little bit. Okay, and the trailer is called Zeri, the Spark of Zaun. Champion trailer, League of Legends. Let's take a look. All right. Right away, we're in Zaun.
You wanna mess with him?
I guess that's her voice.
You got to deal with me first. Again?
Okay, she wanted to do something, but wasn't able to the first try. Aha. There goes the electric stuff. Okay, here we see her on the rift. She has a dash. Her auto looks like, you know, Lulu auto. It's like pew 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 pew, like multiple things at once, not just like a single little neat auto. I mean, I'm assuming that was an auto. She put something on the ground too.
Just a little closer.
She's got a very bubbly personality. Alright. Gotta love an ADC who can 1v2.
Change of plans. Let's make sure we go out with a boom.
Aha. Alright, so I'm assuming that was an ult. Because it was huge. It was like an area of effect around her.
I guess Mom was right. The bigger they are, the faster they fizzle. Not again.
Okay. And there goes Zeri, the new champion. First champion of season 2022 League of Legends. I do want to see if there's a like a rundown of her abilities. Let's see.
A few inches later.
Okay, so it looks like there actually isn't like a skin spotlight video that just breaks down all the passives and actives of her abilities. So all we have to deal with for now is this trailer. So, I mean, from what I see, once again, looks like a marksman with a dash, right? Yeah, like that.
Lightning in a gun coming through.
Her auto attacks seem to be like layered, sort of.
If the Chem Barons couldn't.
Yeah, she puts something on the ground and then she can walk over it. I don't know what that does. Maybe gives her movement speed. But because she's slowed already, I don't know what that does. She gets a shield. So she does have a shield. So she has a dash, a shield, like a consecutive auto kind of thing. Yeah, like that. Multiple auto.
Just a little.
What else?
Closer.
Alright, she's Talon, alright? But, she's an ADC. So she can jump, actually that's a really long jump. That's like all the way from over here, all the way here. Wow. And I'm guessing that's separate from the little dash that we saw from before, right? And then she has this long range, kind of a, you know how Jinx, she switches between her guns? And then this girl, you see, boom, she like switched her gun, I think, and now she can do this really long range, like a single kind of a missile. And then back to the regular thing.
Change of plans. Let's make
Okay,
sure.
and now we're gonna be seeing the ult, I'm assuming. It's like a cannon ult, right? So, hold on a sec. Like, boom, right? So it's this huge circle. Everyone seems to be affected by it. I wonder if it affects allies too. If it gives them any kind of buff, or if it only damages or does something to the enemies. I don't think it stuns anyone though. Yeah, it didn't look like this massive like cannon stun or anything, but she does need to jump right in the middle of the team fight, right? So that she can cover, I guess, as many people as possible. So she wouldn't just be standing back. She almost looks like she needs to initiate. Or, I don't know, maybe like a tankier champion on your team needs to go in first, do something. Like a set, I don't know, an ult. And then she goes in and then has this huge ult right in the middle of the fight. Yeah, it seems like that's what it is. Actually, from what I'm seeing from this trailer, it's not that overwhelming. I mean, she has a lot going on, right? There's a shield, there's terrain scaling, there is a dash, there is a massive like multi-man ult. I don't know what kind of crowd control she has. I guess when there's an actual, like an ability reveal later, we're gonna see if there is anything like passively going on, but I didn't see anything here. Like nobody got stunned, nobody got trapped. And then she throws something on the ground. That's the one thing I don't quite understand what it does for her. I think it's supposed to give her a little bit of movement speed if she walks over it or something. I guess for me, it will always come back to like, what was my impression, right? When I looked at every champion when they were releasing it. And of course, whenever something new comes out, it looks super overwhelming, super overpowered. But I think in this case, actually, if I compare it to when Samira came out and how overwhelming that was and what a nightmare that was at first, especially. Actually, for a while, it was pretty bad. But like after that, if you compare it to that, everything's relatively speaking, right? So this doesn't feel that overwhelming. Honestly, even Akshan felt more overwhelming than this. They do like to release more and more like marksman champions with like mobility in their kit. And for some reason, they have to like jump right into the middle of things. Like Samira jumps right right into the middle. This girl probably has to dash in whatever and then right into the middle. So we'll see. I wonder if she's going to become like a regular part of the roster, or if she's going to be like the flavor of the month and then kind of like Rel, just like, where are the players? I wonder what kind of situation this champion is going to be. But anyways, guys, that was just my impression, my thoughts. What do you think about Zeri, about her abilities, about the whole concept? If you are an ADC main, are you thinking of trying her out, or does it not look like your cup of tea? I personally think that if something new comes out, you should give it a try, at least, like a little bit, at least just to get to know what the champion does, even if you're not going to play that champ, because what's going to end up happening, you're going to probably face one, right? So you do want to know what they do. So it's useful to try the champ anyway, even if you're not planning on playing that champion. But who knows? Perhaps if you give it a try, you might actually fall in love. So yeah, what are your thoughts about Zeri? Let me know in the comment section down below. And thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. This was Zoya, the Russian Korean. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.